As we inch towards summer, gas prices are now expected to take a big hit.
Over the weekend, OPEC announced it would slash oil production by more than 1.6 million barrels a day, starting in May and running through the end of the year. The move will likely drive up gas prices worldwide.
Right now in Michigan, prices are slowly rising, with an average gallon of regular costing drivers $3.50. While that's up from last week, it's still a far cry from a year ago when gas was more than $4 a gallon.
But with the changes from OPEC, how much of an impact will you see in Michigan? 7 Action News reporter Faraz Javid takes a closer look at what we can expect.
So, remember the time when we paid nearly $5 a gallon at a gas station here in Michigan? Well, what if I tell you that time could potentially come back?
It was a terrible time.
A mother of one and post office worker, Ariel Freeman remembers last summer when average gas prices in Michigan were around $5.
It's a lot of different things you have to cut back on. Like, you're not able to do as many things as you would want to do before then because of the fact that the gas prices are so high and everything is so, inflation is so terrible.
But folks like Ariel may have to brace themselves for this summer as pain at the pump could return, with global oil production set to reduce from next month.
So OPEC Plus are worried that the banking crisis, the macroeconomic crisis, inflationary risks, and so forth could dramatically weaken demand for oil later this year.
Energy expert Robert McNally says even though the U.S. sees a higher demand for gas during the summer, it peaks during winter for the rest of the world. And since this past Sunday's announcement about OPEC cuts, crude oil is already up by 6%.
So how soon will we start seeing gas prices here in the U.S. go up?
We start the tracking right now, and if crude oil prices in the month of April remain stronger, higher, due to the OPEC Plus cut, then starting in May, we should start seeing higher pump prices.
But the impact of higher gas prices goes beyond the pump. To understand the overall impact, I met up with Oakland University's assistant professor, Zaina Al-Salman.
When we spend more on gasoline, we're going to be left with less income to spend on other goods and services.
And then, of course, the prices for goods are also going to go up as well, right?
Yeah, it has an inflationary impact. Things will be costly for firms and businesses, so investment expenditures will decrease, and that's why it will lead to a recession or high unemployment.
Who benefits from this?
No one benefits. This will have a bad impact on our economy because high unemployment and high inflation, what we call stagflation.
But all is not lost. Experts say eventually the global oil market will balance out.
Gasoline prices we pay at the pump are driven by the price of oil in a global market. We are all on this Space Mountain roller coaster ride where crude oil price volatility will remain high.
As for short-term solutions,
we can't quickly increase supply. And there are no good options to quickly reduce demand or shield our consumers from price volatility.
So what are you going to do?
I'm not sure. That we just got to find different ways to make money, get you a good side hustle, some multiple side hustles. That's basically what you have to do.
Now, Professor Al-Salman also says since 2008, the U.S. has increased its own oil production, which basically means the economy may not be impacted as bad as predicted. But in the meantime, the best thing folks can do is to start budgeting. Reporting in Auburn Hills, I'm Faraz Javid, 7 Action News.